Hello, hello, and welcome to Treasure Hunter Simulator. Nope, just kidding. That's Storage Hunter Simulator. This is Lunar Wolf Gaming. I am your only Lunar Wolf. Today we're going to be playing this simulator. It's a little bit new to me. I had started to play this game before, had actually recorded some good stuff, and believe it or not, none of my audio worked, which really made me sad. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna start this new game today, and you know what? We're gonna give a little bit of love to the ladies because I always have like the macho male characters and everything. We're gonna give a little bit of love to the ladies today and see how everything goes. So we're gonna create this character. Oh, hello. She kind of looks Latina. We'll go for that. I love it. All right, what is her name gonna be? Can we create a name for her? Oh wow, I didn't know we could zoom in. Sorry, honey. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna see if we can scroll back up here. Face. No, I like the first face the best, I guess. Skin tone. I like the first skin tone as well. Eye color. Ooh, let's give her green eyes. Ooh, that's sexy right there. Yeah, what about hair color? Let's see. Is she better with brown? Blonde. Nope. White. Silver, that's kind of nice. Silver fox, like she's aged in years. That's kind of hot. But we'll go with black. I like the black hairstyle. All right. Hello. We're going to click create here. All right. So press the tab key to open or close the tablet. We will press that here. Looks like we have $750 starting out. So I guess we're going to go sign up for both of these auctions here. So we'll sign up for, oh, I guess we can only sign up for one. No, never mind then. So we're going to hop in our jalopy here, and, well, we got to get our jalopy out of the garage first, and then we will select that, and, oh, or we could sell it. Didn't know we could sell it. That's new. So we will click use here. And then open the garage door, select the vehicle, blah, blah, blah. Hop in and use. Now, some people are using their keyboard and joystick. I am using a PlayStation 5 controller. I did try to use an Xbox controller, and oh my gosh, it really friggin' blew. Like, it blew badly. So I had to get rid of that junk, and the PlayStation 5 controller works actually very well on this. So like I was saying, I did record quite a few episodes of this before, and for some odd reason I was having trouble with my audio. So like my mic wasn't working. It was registering bars. It was not on mute, so I'm not sure exactly what it was because I could hear myself talking, but none of the audio recorded. So I tested it out this morning just to kind of make sure everything was working, and it was. So hopefully we'll get started on this. All right, let's see what we got in here. Looks like a bunch of instant cell stuff, like, you know, these crates and stuff. Those are instant cells, the trash bag instant cells. You do get a little bit of money from those, but it's not a lot. We do have a little bit of furniture in there. Looks like potentially one, maybe two chests in there. So I would say this would probably go between $300 to $500, give or take a few. So let's go ahead and get started with the bidding. Now with the bidding, I like to bid low and not bid too much. That way people can't like run me up. Or if they do, I can recoup most of my money, if that makes sense. So let's see how this goes. It's already at 266. Maybe we'll get lucky and get this. And holy smokes, won the first one. Gotta love it. All right. All right. Come on, honey. Let's see what we got here. So like I said, instant cell stuff. We'll go ahead and get rid of this. The value of everything appears over here in the left hand corner. And so when you can see that constantly go up as we sell items, and it will also show like how much we paid versus, you know, how much we're making. Right now we only have the level 1 like tool, like, and that's the verification tool, not the fixing tool. So we're not able to fix anything currently, but there is a way around that, and I'm going to show you that here soon. So we'll just go ahead and verify all of this stuff, and as you can see, quality is broken. So with the broken quality, you're not going to get really a whole lot of stuff, and it looks kind of raggedy as well. So you know, it's always nice to have the fixing tools, because the fixing tools allow you to gain a whole lot more money just by doing like little mini fixes. Even if it only fixes it like one tiny level and it goes from like broken to bad, you will still get more money for that. And then if you go, of course, from bad to good, good to like excellent or something like that, that also helps. But as you can see, we have already made the majority of our money back, so that's a positive thing. We got $292 and we're not done yet. Here we go. We got this old office water cooler. I bet some stories were told around that sucker. Holy smokes. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And, you know, if we can kind of double our money, that's kind of what I'm looking to do. You can't always, like, double your money, but it really depends on the storage locker. I mean, I hate to say it, but it does. Just like in Storage Wars, you know, the locker that you get could have hidden gems in it. It could have absolutely nothing. And of course, you got to go based off of what you see. It's not like you can just like walk in there. So what we'll do is we will pull our jalopy over here and we'll get all of this stuff loaded in. Now, one thing about this is, you know, it is a nice car to like load stuff on, but like I wish you could have like a trailer attachment or something to hook up to that, because yeah, it doesn't have a lot of room. And we are using a combination of the Matrix and the Force, so we're just gonna load this stuff up here. The hitbox on this stuff is really weird, so as long as you can get everything in the truck or on the truck, you'll be, you know, fairly good to go. The problem comes in when you have bigger items and you're trying to, you know, manipulate them to go in the truck and there's like not enough room. Sometimes they can clip through like the tailgate and stuff, so like I'm actually trying to lower the tailgate so we can get this in there. But you do have the option to rotate stuff. As you can see, you can rotate it left, right, sideways, whatever. I try to get it as like square and as perfect as I can, simply because the amount of stuff that we have to carry or take back to the pawn shop is just redonkulous, right? So I want to make sure I can get everything loaded up without having to have too big of a headache or have a whole bunch of stuff falling off and all of that garbage. So I try to make everything as nice as I can. It is a little bit of Tetris, and then see, you still have stuff that won't cooperate like that. So what I do is I just kind of, you know, push it up there, bring it back down, try to get it in place. But even then, sometimes it just won't stay. So you have to manipulate this stuff how you see fit. But how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, or you're new to my channel in particular, this is like my third or fourth YouTube video that I've done. I just started my channel not too long ago, and you know, I never really got into social media or anything like that, so I don't have any Facebook or anything like that. I mainly play games, and one of my buddies was talking about Twitch, and I said, well, what's that? And he was like, you don't know what Twitch is? I'm like, no, dude, I have no idea. So long story short, he was talking to me about Twitch, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I was actually YouTubing, ironically, I was actually YouTubing how to get started on Twitch. And needless to say, I came across a couple videos, and it says, you know, why should you not stream on Twitch, or why should you stream on Twitch, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I was like, huh, maybe I could do YouTube instead, you know, kind of question mark. And yeah, so I started a YouTube channel. I don't have but one subscriber, and of course, that's my friend currently. So if you guys would please like and subscribe, kind of help me out, you know, as a new channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Don't worry about that one. We're going to come back and get that. And then I'm also going to sign up for the other auction here in a minute. And so we're heading to the pawn shop now, which is really close to the storage unit. And what I was telling you about fixing all of this stuff is really true. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into my inventory, and you see you have this bank tab here. Ah, dang, the tools are locked, so I can't use the bank tab just yet. But what I was going to do is I was going to go in here and take out a loan. When you take out a loan, you can take out from $500 to $2,000, and then that tells you, you know, how many payments that you'll have. But you can get that, and then you can come over here and buy the tools that you need to make items better. But I forgot that we are still a low level here, so since we're still a low level, we need to raise our level from level 2 up, you know, raise our renown. And once we do that, then we will be able to buy some of the other tools and stuff that we need. So I'm gonna call this dude Corey, because yeah, I like to call him Corey. What's happening, Corey? Got some stuff here to sell to you today, my friend, so we'll get rid of everything. Now be careful when you see a lot of things in your inventory. If it has a lock or it's grayed out like this, you don't want to sell it. And the reason that you don't want to sell it is because you want to take those items to either get valued by like a collector or by somebody that's in the hobby, or you want to take to get them unlocked. So we're going to go over here to the locksmith. He's just right behind our pawn shop here. Well, it's not our pawn shop yet, but he's right behind the pawn shop. Hey, what's up, BA? How you doing, BA? Nice to see you again, buddy. All right. Oh, $15 for 2 hours? You got it, dude. All right. See ya, BA. All right. So one thing about me is I like to use different characters or whatever that I interact with. So, you know, Pawn Stars, TV show guys, you know, movies that I've watched, TV shows that I've watched. Oh, learn how to drive, Lunar. Yeah, so I like to do all of that. Just to kind of give a little bit of personality to the game, kind of like, oh, I've known these guys forever. So we're going to pick up this last piece of item here, and we're going to sell this. So go over here, rotate this, try not to dent my truck. Okay, it looks like that's not going to happen. There we go. Put that sucker right on here. And then let go. Is it going to stay? It looks like it's going to stay. Alright, we'll just move this up front here, no problem. Now, one thing that you can do too that I did not know about is you can actually find loot and stuff by walking around. And once you find loot and stuff, you can actually sell it, pawn it, do whatever you need to do. So make sure that you're checking out the areas around you. Because you don't want to miss any potential loot that you may not have known was there. So I always like to check these areas because, believe it or not, I have found quite a few items that were, how do you say it? They were just kind of laying around and I didn't notice it. And so I definitely always do that. You know what? I know where there is one item. So let's do this. Let's sign up for this auction first. So this auction is going to go from 8 to 4. Oh, there's one that starts at 10. You know what? Let's do this one at 10 here. Yeah, let's do this one right quick. I want to see how this one goes. We do have $785. We do need to make $1,000, so that's kind of like what gets rid of the tutorial. So, all right. So there's a map. Looks like some classroom furniture. A lot of InstaCell stuff. Looks like there may be a chest back there. So yeah, maybe $300-400 is what this one will go for. Excuse me.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Really, dude? Your tattoos do not scare me, buddy. And so looks like, yeah, we'll take that 334. I'm not sad about that. And so we'll go through the same thing we did last time. Get rid of the InstaSell stuff and get rid of all that junk. I think that we will make our money back and then some on this. If we do, it's not going to be by much because, again, there's not really a lot of stuff in here. And so, you know, quality is also an issue. So we're going to just drop that right here. Did we? Oh, classroom cabinet. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, and it's actually good quality. So that will help get us better money. So we'll just dump this out here. Let go. Okay, map. Oh, $89 and the quality is normal. Beautiful. Put that there. Jacket. What do we got here? $44 for a bad jacket. You know, now the one thing about clothes that I really hate is that they don't fold up, or they don't kind of like, you're not able to really handle them very well. And that kind of gets aggravating after a while because, you know, you have to have a spot for them when you normally wouldn't. Does that make sense? So like with clothes, you can throw clothes anywhere. I mean, if you were packing and moving, you could throw clothes anywhere. But with these, it's like they've been hit by a bucket full of starch and they are as stiff as a board, as you can see. Ooh, we got a rare chest. So we'll definitely have BA take a look at this one here. What do we got? Soccer ball. All right. Another classroom desk. 92 bucks. All right. I think we've made, yep, we've made our money back. Are we going to double our money? That's to be determined. And the reason is because with the chests, you don't really know what's in the chest until they get unlocked. Once the chests are unlocked, you can always come back and look at the storage units that you bought. As long as it's in the same business day, you can come back and look at the ones that you bought and kind of do a comparison of like, okay, did I make money? Did I lose money? Like, what's the scoop on this? And so that is the way that you can tell if you have like doubled your money or whatever the case may be. So we are not, dang it, stupid desk. We're not going to really know until we get the chests unlocked kind of what we're dealing with here, okay? So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to stick these clothes underneath there. I wish it had like a little thing where you can like move them, you know, higher or lower. Really? So that little picture knocked that big, huge desk off. Really? That's what you're telling me today? Okay, whatever. And like I said, the hitbox on this stuff is so freaking, it's so low that it really makes it complicated because you're trying to stack all of this big freaking furniture, you know, in this little bitty hitbox, and sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. It's like that old show, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Anybody remember that commercial? Am I the only one? Am I showing my age here? Oh man. You son of a bitch. Get in there. Good God almighty. Ay, ay, ay. See, and this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, if you had a trailer or something, maybe you could load the trailer a little bit better. I don't really know. But yeah, these freaking hitboxes freaking suck. Alright, try this one more time. Put this right here. Stay. Really? Dude, come on. Golly. So we're going to lay this right here. I'm tired of dealing with this stuff. We're going to lay this right here. Put that in there. Put this thing in here. Just put it right in there. I'm not even going to fool with that stupid thing anymore. I'm just going to load this stuff right here in the back. And then I will come back for that stupid desk in a minute. That thing has aggravated me. Alright, so once everything is stacked up, hop in the van. Sometimes you can catch it to where if you have stuff that's about to fall and you hop in the van, it will like freeze it and it'll like have it barely hanging off. That's fine, because once you get in, everything is locked. So if that's what you want to do, you can totally do that. Just know that as the quicker that you hop in the vehicle, the quicker that things get locked. What's happening, Corey? Oh, B8 is done with our first chest. So, all right, buddy, we're going to give you all this stuff here. And then I've got some more stuff on the way. I'll be right back. I got to go see BA real quick. And what we're going to do, too, is we got to drop this other chest off at BA's and give him something else to do, you know, because we want to support BA. Alright, so we'll go in here. I think his name is actually, oh, it may be Terry. I don't know. I don't even know what his name really is. I just call him BA because he reminds me of Mr. T from oh, good grief. The A-Team. That's what I was trying to think of. He reminds me of Mr. T from the A-Team. But let's see what's in our chest. So we're going to open this up. Now be very careful because the hitboxes on the chest are very small. And you can end up tipping this stupid thing over without, you know, having a lot of interaction with it. So looks like that's all that we're going to get for this. So what we're going to do is load this back up. And what Corey will do, we can drop both the chest and the item off. And Corey will go ahead and take care of it and sell it. And as you can see, we're back up to $764. I'm going to go in here and give this stuff to Corey. What's up, Corey? I told you I'd be back with some more stuff. So we got this pencil sharpener and that chest. And then as you can see, we got a milestone. What is our milestone? Did it tell us? I don't remember. That's okay. Now let's see. Oh no, our tools are still locked, so it doesn't necessarily mean that we can do anything. You can eventually buy this pawn shop as your own. You do have to upgrade your level in the community in order to do that. Come on, jerkwad, don't stand in the middle of the road. I gotta go. And see, like, I wasn't even on the curb to hit that. So like I said, the hitboxes in this game are very small, but I love it. I do. I love it. I love this game. It's so much fun. I have not had fun with games on a computer in a very long time. The last game that I had on computer that I found was a really good time was Ace Combat. That was a lot of fun because I do have a joystick, and so I use the joystick in order to fly the planes. And so the more that you can do, like the more interactive that it is, the well, at least in my opinion, the better off the experience in the game is. So yeah. Alright, so we're going to take this. Is there another auction? Let's see if there's another auction here. Oh, yep. Okay, looks like there's village people. So this is where we are. We're in the village, I guess. So we're doing village people 8 to 4. We'll go ahead and sign up for this one. It's 114 opening price. So maybe something of interest in there. And that's just right over here. So we're going to tag along right over here. Nice freaking cowboy hat, bro. I'm not sure it really goes with the suit, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So we got a lot of Instacell stuff. Maybe a chest back there, it looks like, and a couple of pieces of furniture. This one's probably going to go for about $300 or $400, but I'm not sure I'm going to go too far over 400. So let's see if we can get it less than that, okay?
Come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Over here.
No, over here.
Come on.
Don't make me
Okay.
bat my eyelashes at you.
Yep.
Come on. I think we got it. 264? Yep, we got it. Awesome. Awesome possum. I'll take that all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. So, I do have some people that I know, they play this game as well, but they bid kind of crazy. Like, they up their prices by like $80 and $100 a pop, and I'm like, bro, why are you doing that? That's kind of nuts, you know? Like, screw that. I'm gonna I'm gonna nickel and dime these guys and get it as cheap as I possibly can. The heck with bidding big time. Oh, nice. 1993 calendar. Okay, get rid of that. Halloween haystack. Oh, I thought that was I thought that was junk. Whoopsie daisy. All right, we'll give this ironing board a shot. 86 bucks for an ironing board. Damn, that's an expensive ironing board. You can buy them at Walmart for like $10.99 now or something like that. Less than 20 bucks. The football, not to be commonly confused with soccer. Which, by the way, if you didn't see, I guess, you know, and this is kind of like a running joke we have with some of my friends, but when we were overseas in Germany, you know, they were talking about, oh yeah, football. And we're like, what? We didn't know football, you know, Germany had football. They're like, no, soccer. Oh, okay. So we went to a soccer tournament with a couple of Germans that we worked with on the base. And so it was a real good time. They had a bunch of hooligans, is what they called them. Whole bunch of hooligans. But, you know, we were always messing with them. Oh, that's not real football. You know, that's soccer. And so we would give them 10 tons of shit about it. And so, long story short, you know, we still keep in contact with some of our friends from Germany from back in the day. And so the Pope had came out a few days ago and said, oh yeah, you know, the soccer World Cup and everything. And so we were like, oh, the Pope said it's soccer, so that's what it is. You can't take it back anymore. So we were just giving them a bunch of shit and having a good time about it. So yeah, that made me think about that story here. So but yeah, in case you didn't know, which not a lot of people do, I am a former military vet. I got out in right around 2015, 2016, so I've been out for almost 10 years. It has been hard adjusting to civilian life, you know, simply because of like different things that's going on all over the place, you know. Jobs are really hard to come by. I was blessed to move out of, you know, active duty and into a couple of jobs that gave me good skills upon getting out. And so, you know, I say that I have a fairly good job currently. But, you know, with some of the jobs that you do, honestly, it's the people that make it worth the job. You know what I mean? If you got good people, good bosses, you know, things like that, it makes a hard job that much easier. But if you got people that you work with that suck, and I mean they absolutely suck, and you have terrible management on top of that, good God Almighty, I'll pray for you. I really will. So long, suckers. I just like to rouse up the community a little bit because I stole all 3 storage units for them. Excuse me, beep beep. Alright, so we're gonna go in here and see Corey. Again, we're gonna drop everything off but our what you call it here, our chest. Let's see, so that's good. Did we get it? Oh yeah, we did get a chest. I was gonna say, did we not get a locked chest? But yeah, we did. Alright, and we did the $1,000, so now the next thing is renovations by fixing tools and repair broken items. So we will do that here in just a minute because as you can see, it's trying to tell us our tools are unlocked. But we'll take care of that here in just a minute. I want to drop this chest off at BA's real quick and then see what's going on. Maybe we can go scrounging for some items. That's just kind of laying around here. Alright. What's up, BA? How's it going, buddy? Alright, so we're going to drop this off with you. $15 for 2 hours? No problem, dude. Thanks. Alright, so you know what? We're done with our tailgate. Close that. Let's take a look at our auctions. Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at our auctions, see if there's anything else. All the rest of these start at 100. Where is Bober Lake? Oh, that I don't have enough time to. let's sign up for this one. I don't know exactly where it's at, so I'm going to take a look at our map here. You can set waypoints with your map, which I just recently found out not too long ago by accident, honestly. So I want to try to hit this this thing. Where is this at? It says 1,000 feet away, or I'm sorry, 1,000 meters away. I need to change that again. That's Black Elk, Napletown, Black Elk, Black Elk. Is there another place? Blueberry Village. I don't know. Screw it. Let's see where we can go to. Oops, sorry. Beep beep. Alright, it's taking us the same way as it would to our storage unit, but maybe we gotta go through here, maybe? Oh, okay. I didn't even know this was back there. Oh. Sweet, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to this and see how this goes. So it's Weibel Farm. So apparently it's over here in the farm. You know what? Let's stop and get a little bit of petrol real quick here. Just so we can top that puppy off. Thank you. Alright, hop back on the road here. Oop! What did I hit? Not sure, but... It's like that guy on Back to the Future. Crazy drunk driver. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So we're back here at like a barn. That's cool. What's going on, everybody? Whoa. Looks like Instacell stuff. Maybe. I don't see a locked chest. Oh, I do right there. Possibly a locked chest. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're gonna take this one and see how it goes. I've never done these on this side. Come on, baby. Lil Jon, yeah, yeah. Oh man. So Instacell, Instacell, Instacell. I figured all of this would be Instacell, which is fine. Okay. So we got that. Ah, toilet. Okay. Fascinating. Didn't know we sold toilets, but okay. I figured that was garbage. Okay. Oh, we're already in the money, so we've already made our money back. Really? A tennis ball? Okay. Instacell. Oh, kerosene lamp. Alright, let's find out. Yep, the chest is locked and we cannot verify it because it's way above our pay grade. So we're just going to hop in our paddy wagon here and come over here. Oh, turn your lights off, fool. Alright, we're going to lower this tailgate again. Alright, so we're going to throw this chest in there first. Okay. There we go. We're going to flip this table over and put it in just like that. There we go. Alright. Scoot it up. Yep. Alright, gonna throw this pumpkin in here. Boop. Toilet. De toilet. I might have to angle this another way. Like this way. There we go. What else we got? The kerosene lamp. The ball that keeps rolling. And this cork board that you would use for whatever. Mainly projects and stuff. Alright, are we forgetting anything? No, looks like we're making $100. Let's take a gander around this place. Find out if we can take anything else with us. Because like I said, you can collect items. All you have to do is look. So, gonna run around here. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Anything up there? Possibly. Can you get up there? Nope. Alrighty. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything collectible around this place. Maybe the storage lockers are kind of off limits for collectible items. I'm not 100% sure. So I'll have to keep looking at that. But, you know, let's go down here at the trash thing real quick. Maybe there's something down here. Or maybe at one of these barns. Oh, BA is done with our thing, so we'll go see him here in just a minute. Alright, so we're going to hop in our paddy wagon here. We're going to pull up our map. And then we need to figure out how to get back. So we're just going to set a waypoint to the pawn shop. Oh, and you can see it says right here. $2,500, maintenance $350 a week, warehouse capacity is 10 items, but you have to be level 10 in Blueberry Village in order to get it. And so, like I said, the levels are what matter. We are level 2 here, as you can see in the top left corner. We are only level 2 here, and you'll be able to see the difference of our level once we head back to Blueberry Village. You'll see the levels change. So we'll go ahead and do that here. We'll just head back to where we came from. There's a guy fishing. What's up? Oh, there's another guy fishing. What's up, dude? Alright, so we're going to come over here this way. Dude sitting on top of a container. What a weirdo. Alright. So now, as you see in the top left-hand corner, our level went away. So it does give it time to, like, I guess, refresh or whatever the case may be. But our level went away. Our money and everything stayed the same. And after we come off this bridge, we should have our level reinstated here in just a second. Let's see here. Maybe not. Maybe it went away while we're driving. I thought it always came... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it came back. So yeah, it did. We're level 7 over here. We're only level 2 over there. Come on, buddy. Good grief. Alright, so we're going to go in here and see Corey. Sell him everything. What's up, Corey? Got a whole bunch of other stuff for you, buddy. So we're going to get rid of all of that stuff. And then what we're going to do is take this chest to BA here. Alright. What's up, BA? Got another chest for you, buddy. Yes, indeed. Oh, you got both of them ready. Well, aren't you a sly fox? Alright, $20 for 4 hours. You got it, buddy. All right, let's go check our goodies on the outside here. Now, one thing to keep in mind, please, whatever you do, don't leave your goodies in the little drop area. I've done that so many times, and I felt like a total tard after that. So please, whatever you do, make sure that you have all your items from these little drop areas, because I don't know why it doesn't go into the truck like preloaded, but it just doesn't. So yep, so as you can see, both of our chests were crap. Even with a level tool, verification tool or whatever, there still is only one item in there. Both of these chests were not worth a whole lot. So, did we double our money on the chest? No. But did we keep making extra money? Yes. So, take some comfort in that. You're not guaranteed to double your money. It's nice when you can. Trust me, it's great when you can. We didn't need that fire hydrant anyway. But yeah, it's nice when you can, but you're not always going to double your money. So, and then obviously, we do have this chest. Now, you do see the question mark here. That's because we cannot tell what it is. So, typically what happens in this instance is we have to take it to, somebody that can verify it. So this one says equipment, right? It's got a little sewing machine. So we're going to pull up our little map here. And then once we pull up our map, you can see this guy right here at the Caliber 44, which is right next to BA's shop. He's got both the sewing machine and the pistol. So we're going to run this little case over here to him. Now, is the case going to be worth the money that he charges us to kind of value it? Who's to say? We have no way to know. The chest may be worth $20 or $2,000. You just don't never know. So we're going to go over here. This guy I like to call Hannibal. What's happening, Hannibal? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I have this chest. Can you check it out for me? $30 for 3 hours? Okay, $10 an hour. No problemo, buddy. See ya. Alright, so now that we have hit up all the auctions that we can, like I said, I'm going to go over here and I want to show you guys what I was talking about regarding items that you can find just kind of laying around, right? So first we're going to hop over this little fence here. Yes, we're trespassing. Sorry. What's up, guys? What's it going on? You doing okay? Oh, an android. Oh, my. Hello. Oh, yeah, we're going to pick him up for sure. Oh, wow. Make sure that there's nothing else over here. Holy smokes. Can we take this grill? No, we cannot. Beer? Nope. Man, I was only going to give it to my horses. If you like country music, you'll get it. I don't listen to country a lot. I do listen to it from time to time, but if you know the song "Beer from My Horses," then you got that reference. But this android, we're gonna take this sucker. And see, that's what I was talking about finding, items just kind of laying around. So we're going to load him in our little wagon here. I may or may not sell him simply because, as you can see right now, it's a legendary item, but the quality is bad, right? So if we were to sell it, we could only make maybe $700 if that. But if we fixed it with the tools, then we have a better chance of making more money. And then see, here's another thing. This is worth $2,000. It's perfect already. So we're going to take that for Corey to list. But this android, we're going to definitely take that home with us here. So we're going to head back on over to Corey's and see what's going on here. Just cut through this parking lot. Reminds me of like a 7-Eleven, but whatever. So, alright. Let's go in here. What's happening, Corey, dude? I got something really special for you. Yes, I do. There you go, partner. Oh, and we are up to $2,900 already in just the first episode. which is great. Let's see if there's any other auctions going on. I think we got them all for today, but yeah, finished, sign up. Oh, until 8 o'clock. Where is the junkyard? I do not know. And those are only to 8 o'clock, so the chances of me making it are probably not very good, honestly. Man, that hurts my feelings. But that's okay. We will, let's go hit up the house. And what we'll do is we'll put this Android in our little garage and go to sleep for today. Oh, you know what? There is something back here I forgot. Hold on, give me just a second. There should be, yep, it's still there. Here is a pistol. All right. We will take that pistol. All right, dump that in there. And then also, too, if you didn't know, this actually gives you an option to use this. Oh, we're going to get rid of this, too. I forgot about that. This gives you an option to sleep. And so if you actually get an achievement for sleeping in here, personally, I don't like to sleep in a pipe, but we're going to do it for the achievement. So let's just go ahead and sleep. Oh, you know what? I hope I didn't lose my Android because he's in my truck. I should have put him away. Oh, yeah, that's being responsible. Sleep in a pipe. We got it. Yeah, we got it. So I will go over here and check my truck, make sure my Android didn't get stolen. Ah, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, most of the time I don't do that. I don't leave stuff like that in the truck because I have seen stuff disappear. So I try not to do that, but I definitely wanted to get that achievement. Oh, and it looks like the gun is still there too, so that's helpful. So what we'll do is we'll go over here. We will drop the gun at the pawn shop. Or just kidding. No, we're not. So it's 8 o'clock. Let's see if we can do an auction here real quick. Because we need to get up to level 10 in order to be able to purchase the pawn shop. So we're going to go over here to our little storage place. The starting bid for this one is $76, I think it said. So we should be able to come away with this for a pretty good deal. So we're going to take a look at that. And then let me know, too, in the comments if you have any suggestions, you know, if you like the content, whatnot. I'm really trying to work on building and improving my channel. Like I said, this is only maybe my third or fourth YouTube video. I think my third. So I'm not... Oh, wow. This has nothing in there. I'm not really begging for anything. I'm just, you know, if you like the content, you let me know. Or if you got suggestions or something, you know, let me know. I may take them or I may not, you know, just kind of so you know. But I'm open and welcoming to any suggestions or, you know, any comments or whatever. As long as you're not being like rude, like, God, you suck or whatever. That's cool, you know. But if that's how you feel too, you know what they say about opinions. That's all I can say about that. So, alright, we won that one too. Only $176, which is not too bad. We'll get rid of all this InstaSell stuff here. Filing cabinet, InstaSell. Oh, we do have a locked chest, which is helpful. We've made quite a bit of money just in the InstaSell stuff. Oh man, the iron's going to go great with our ironing board. What a piece. What's a piece? Iron stove, 65 bucks. Man, I really wish that I could fix this stuff. And so we're going to look at those fixing tools because I am interested in seeing how high up I can go with some of these levels. I think I can only go from broken to bad. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure I can go from just broken items to bad items. But I'm kind of holding off. Reason being is because, you know, I would rather buy the pawn shop first. and then that way I can make even more money, because when you have the pawn shop purchase, like I said, you can sell items that you find for more money than what you would if you were taking them to the pawn shop. So I kind of want to buy the pawn shop first, that way any and everything that I find I can make a boatload of money on. So we're going to go ahead and put this cabinet in here. Let's see here. Sorry, buddy. Really? Okay, maybe I'll stand it up then. Not going to stand up? Okay, fine. It'll go on the hood. Good grief. Such a baby. Alright. Oh, I forgot about the shovel. We don't want to forget that. Now, too, you got to keep an eye open, too, on some of these items. So, some of these items will say collector, and it will highlight the collector. When it does that, that means the collector is looking for this specific item. And if you take it over there, you're going to lose money for sure, because they don't pay you for what you take over there, but you will gain like XP on something that they're trying to build or something they're trying to give you. And we should be able to see that once we find some collections that require a collector or require the item go to the collector. I'll be able to show you that. Maybe not in this episode, because I don't know how long we've been going, but possibly in another episode. Oh, okay, sweet. So now, check this out. You see that it's for sale, right? So now we can buy the pawn shop. So if you click X, it says you don't have enough money, and you're like, wait, I got 2,800 bucks in my wallet. Why? How do I not have enough money? This is what you're doing wrong. So you have to go to your little thing here by pushing tab, go to the bank, right? We're going to do a transfer. You're going to go hit swap and go from cash to online account, and we're going to do 2,000 and then to $300. Okay, so we'll just do $2,300, hit transfer. It says processing, your transfer has been completed, except now we have $500 in cash, $2,600 in here, right? So then we're going to come back out of here, and then we're going to walk away, come back up, buy pawn shop. Do you want to buy the pawn shop? We most certainly do, yes. So pawn shop has been fixed, okay? We've got the pawn shop. Now, this is what I was telling you earlier. We're going to hit the tab key again, bring up the bank. Now we're going to take out a loan. We're going to push it to the maximum number of installments and the max loan amount, and that's how much we're going to pay in interest is 240 bucks. So we're going to hit take a loan. Are you sure? Abso-friggin-lutely. And then the loan has been taken. We now have 2,100 on credit, but we don't need it on credit. We need it in cash. So now we have to do another transfer. We're going to go from online account to cash. We're going to hit max, hit transfer. That puts everything into our pocket, right? And we're going to come over here, hit buy tool. Yes, I'm going to buy it for 100. And then if I buy this for 2,000, it's only going to leave us with 540 bucks, which is not a lot. So I'm not going to buy that currently. I just wanted to show you guys how it works. So now that we own the pawn shop, excuse me, we're going to come over here and we're going to back up and go right here, because this is where you drop all of your items that you're wanting to, sell at the pawn shop. So you see this is broken, right? If we hit the X button, now that we did it, we fixed it. We're going to do the same thing with this. Quality is bad. Now we fixed it. So we're going to put that in there. The Android quality is bad. We can't fix it because it needs a level 2. Quality is bad, so we're going to get rid of this one. And then the pistol is already in good condition, so we're going to get rid of that. And then what else we got in here? This thing, is that broken? Yes, it is. So we're going to fix that, get that out of here. Let's see, what else we got in here? That's broken. Case bag. And you should be able to see the value increasing every time that we do this. So do we have anything else in here? Yep, that's in there. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, you know what? Let's see here. We've already got quite a few things. Let me see if I can pull some of this stuff back a little bit. Pull this. This has got to go to BA. Shovel is good or bad. This one is broken, so we'll fix this. And then we will fix this. And then we will take this to BA's. Alright. So we'll go see BA. Now, after you purchase your pawn shop, very important, don't forget to come over here and do this. You want to click on this right here. And basically, our employee, which I call Corey, but his name's Jason, we want him to automatically list stuff. So we want to make sure that that is checked. And then after that, we only have so many spaces in our inventory, but we're not going to upgrade any of this right now simply because, you know, we need the money for other pawn shops. But he's going to list everything, and as you can see, it's all sitting here, and then he's going to sell it for us on our behalf. And what we can do is we can come over here at any time and get money out of the register and take it with us to buy more items. So we're going to come in here. What's up, BA? How's it going, buddy? Oh, man, another chest is ready. You are on it like stink on shit, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, BA. See you here shortly. So we're going to open this up. Oh, what do we got in here? A silver bangle? Can we verify it? No, we cannot. So we're just going to close this because we're going to have to take the case to Hannibal, but we're going to have to take the silver bangle across the river. But right now I want to get more auctions done because we have this one here. And then we're going to hit that other one up at 11 as well. So we're going to go back to our little place over here and then get ready for that auction. And then by the time we're done with this auction and drop stuff off at the pawn shop with Corey, then we will head back, and then we'll just call the episode good for today, because I don't know how long I've been going, so definitely call the episode good. Alright, what do we got in here? Well, it looks like a hot water heater or maybe a boiler. Couple pieces of furniture. I can't really tell. There may be a locked... oh man, that's scary. There may be a locked chest back there, but I don't really know. I would say this one would be maybe a couple $100, if that. Alright. Okay! Yeah!
More.
No, less. Over here. Come on, you don't want that. There we go. I win $240. Alright, what do we got here? $23. And see, we're already starting at half of our money already. So, oh man, I think we're going to do really well on this one. Insta sale, insta sale. What is this? All right. Insta sale, insta sale. Bad. Normal, insta sale. Oh, the chest is broken. We fixed it. The desk is broken. We fixed that. Holy smokes, Batman. We're on fire. Just going to try to put this stupid thing on here again. There we go. The android can hold it up. He's strong enough. Alright. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult. Really? Alright. Screw it. This chair in here. Okay, put these items in here. The storage jar. Now, one thing too I forgot to mention because we ran out of the house so quickly is there are items at your house that you can sell. and you can make some money that way. If you do that though, be very careful what you sell. Like a lot of the portraits and stuff, that's not an issue. You know, you could sell those no problem. But if you sell your furniture, specifically your sink, your bed, stuff like that, you're gonna make it a little bit hard on yourself, because you cannot replace those items. So just like a public service announcement, you know, if you want to do that, that's fine. That's totally your call. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just kind of here to show you how to play and see if you find it as interesting of a game as I have. Stop it. Man, all we got to do is get it to where I can get in the truck. Oh, no crap. I got it. Sweet. And now it's locked in. But yeah, like I was saying, when you do your when you sell the items out of your house, just make sure what you're selling is what you really want to sell, you know. And if you're cool with, you know, finding places to sleep, and you want to sleep in the little like tunnel thing that we slept in earlier, hey, more power to you, my friend. More power to you. All right, lock check. Chest we want to keep, and those items we need to look at. Oh wait, did I not fix this? Why did I not fix that? Sorry about that. Let me fix this here real quick, because I did not know that it was broken. Alright, we've got that in there. We're gonna put this in here. Alright. Nope. Quit that. Alright. Quit that. So one of these we're going to take over to BA here real quickly and get it out of our hair. I may run to the house real quick just to get rid of this android in this other chest, because it's taking up a little bit of room that I need, you know, especially with some of the bigger items that we're getting. What's up, BA? Oh man, 37 minutes left on that. You are working it, my friend. Here's another one. See you later, BA. Take it easy. I'll bring some stuff back for you. Oh, you know what? Did Hannibal ever get back with us? Didn't we take something to Hannibal earlier? Let's go see if Hannibal's done. Here, give me just a second. Hey, Hannibal! Oh, yeah, it is ready. Holy smokes. Okay, thank you, buddy. Sorry about that. I missed your... Oh, you know what? We got another one here you can look at. I'm sorry about that. I missed your text. I didn't mean to. My apologies, friend. Alright, see you, Hannibal. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Oh. Alright. We can fix this. Alright, 22 bucks for the chest. Not bad, not bad. Could be better, could be worse. I mean, if we can make it like a pristine condition, it'd probably be a lot better. But hey, whatever, you know. So we're going to run over here. I'm going to go back to the crib real quick and get this stuff that we need to have evaluated across the river or fixed up. We're going to put that in our little storage unit at the trailer park here. And then we're going to take that chest and go back to the... I'm going to go back to the storage lot. That way we can... come on now. Come on, Android. That way we can get some more stuff. And with the chests, you know, believe it or not, they are very helpful. And here's why. A lot of this small stuff that comes in the chest is totally fine. You know, you can leave that in there if you like. But what I like to do is if there is a lot of small items that we get, you can actually put them in the chest and slam the door shut on those and keep those in the chest. So like those tennis balls and volleyballs and soccer balls and stuff that we've been getting, you can actually put them in these chests, and then that kind of helps save a little bit of room, you know, in case you need it for like furniture or whatever the case may be. So we're going to go over here to the storage unit real quick, hit up this other auction, and then after that, take it to the places that it needs to go and call the episode. Alright, so... Oh, there's BA with another case unlocked. Alright, alright. So here we are. Okay, we're going to hit the tab button. And then auctions and sign up. Alright, so this... Oh, there's another one that starts at 12. Holy smokes. Maybe we could do back-to-back auctions. Alright. What's happening, folk? Alright, insta-sell stuff to the max. Possibly a couple pieces of furniture, maybe a chest in the back. It's kind of hard to see. I'd say maybe $400 or $500 is what this will go for. Try to get it. I'll try to get it before that, but
Okay.
okay,
Come on.
Okay.
okay,
Yep.
yeah,
Come on.
come on. Oh man, I do love Lil Jon. I'm so sad at what happened about his son passing away. I'm super sad about that because, you know, that happened right here in the Atlanta area. In case you haven't guessed where I'm from, I'm definitely from, well, I'm from a different place, but I live in Atlanta currently. But anywho, yeah, so super tragic, you know, not sure exactly what happened or any of that stuff, but you know, it's never hard losing a child, I'm sure. So, you know, much love for Lil Jon. I really enjoyed his music growing up when I was in my late teens, early 20s. In case you didn't know, he is a man of all trades. He actually has a show on HGTV called Lil Jon Wants to Do What, and he's kind of like an interior designer. And he's partnered with another interior designer in the Atlanta area, and they go in and kind of like renovate people's houses and stuff. Very cool thing to watch. And it kind of gives you like a little bit of background into Lil Jon behind the music. So if you haven't you know, seen that before, definitely go check it out. It's really interesting. I found it really a lot of fun. I'm not sure when the last episode was because it's been a little bit of time since I've seen a new episode. And you know, obviously with everything going on, I can understand why, you know. But if you ever get the chance to check it out, I think you'll enjoy it if you're into like interior decorating, stuff like that. So yeah, just check that out. Alright, so we're going to take all of this stuff over to Corey's, come back for another load. I thought I'd be able to use this, you know, for little stuff, but I guess not. So we'll get rid of that when we go see Corey. We're just taking out fire hydrants and light poles left and right today. Holy crap, learn how to drive, you dill hole. Oh man. Alright, so all of this stuff is in bad condition, but that's okay. We're going to get rid of all of it. And then we're going to go back for another load. So we are now level 11 in this area. So that's good. You know what? Was there... Can't remember if there was another auction or not, but I already told you I was going to call it, so we're going to call it, you know, after I load this stuff up and take it to Corey's. Well, to our pawn shop now, but... Oh, man. I couldn't replicate that if I tried. That was an awesome, like, first load. But I need to be able to put this stuff in here. And then this chest will go to BA's. So all in all, not too bad. You know, we've done a couple of auctions, done a couple of different things here. So not too bad. Oh, you know what? Let's go hit up BA first. And then we will go... because he's just right around the corner here. And I think he has one ready for us, so that kind of works out. Hey, BA, what's happening, buddy? Oh, man. You are just on fire today, bro. Alright. We'll come back and get that another time. And then, is there anything in this one? Oh, there is. Binoculars. And then soccer ball. Okay. Binoculars. Now see, it's got the helmet for the military collector. Normally that's lit up. So it may not be available for us right now. I'm not 100% sure. Oh man, 7 minutes went by really quickly. Holy smokes. Well dang, BA, I guess I could have just held out for you. Thank you. Appreciate you, bud. Alright, so let's see. Can we fix this one? Nope, quality is bad, not broken. Ooh, another silver bangle. We're going to have to take that home with us. Quality's bad. Okay, close that up. Throw that in the rear. Alright, hop in. Get in the truck. That's not good. That's supposed to be locked down. Really? Definitely got to go get my stuff. Now that should have been locked down on the truck, but like I said, these hitboxes, man, they blow. They friggin' suck. So we'll just put that right here because it's in our area. Alright, we'll come over here. We're going to get rid of that. We want to keep this because it has question mark, question mark, question mark. Get rid of that, that. And then we want these two items back because those we have to get done. Alright, so we are going to put these in here. And then see, that's one thing I was telling you, it just doesn't put it back and it's in the truck. It always like leaves it out. So we're going to back the truck up here, hop out. Hey Corey, what's happening, buddy? How much money you got for us? Holy smoke, 661. Good job, buddy. Good job. We're just going to do household specializations because I like that. So we'll buy that. What do you mean not enough money? Oh, I must have to do a transfer again. So we'll cover that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for coming and checking out my channel. Like I said, if you would please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. It will really help me out. I really appreciate anything that you have to offer, as long as it's, constructive. And so, we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out. I hope y'all have a great day.